came up earlier saying that the servers were busy, so I'm hoping that we don't have a problem getting a game today. So yeah, last time I was playing this was insane. I had overall, I think, 33 kills in 10 games, which for me is insane. So I don't honestly believe I can recreate that, but I'd like to have fun with the concept of trying to get maybe 2 kills and up, see if that's possible, and if not, maybe just like aiming for that kind of sweet spot of 2 kills per game, because even that's still kind of hard for me to get and maintain. But what I would like to do is I'd like to try to get a bike and not flip it and actually live till my destination. That's what I'm gonna mess around with once I find one. The Vikendi map, I don't believe they have any bikes on it. I know they got snowmobiles, so maybe that won't happen at all today, but we'll find out. Either way, it should be pretty fun. I'm enjoying exploring the new layout of the Vikendi map. In particular, there's a lot of rearrangements that have happened with the layout of where things are. So even though I roughly know where I am, sort of, on the map, I'm looking forward to getting more familiar with it. What is this thing? Your shop. It says like discounts on at the moment for all sorts of things. These little fairies are cute. What are they? Are they stickers? It kind of makes sense. I do like these vigilante jackets though. They're kind of pretty. Not sure what the average wait time is at the moment. Like I said before, it did say that the servers were quite busy, so we'll see how that goes. Having a bit of a look around. Bit of the artisan crafting. Collect artisan tokens and craft special workshop items. Okay, let's have a look at that. Apocalypse sticks. That kind of looks kind of cool. I don't have any tokens. I'm guessing you go to the store and you like maybe buy them. Oh, that reminds me, I had a lot of BP. I was going to get more of those weird crates. I wanted to see if I could get these. I think you have to pay. Yeah, or get 3 tokens, I guess. So let's have a look in the store. Items. I don't know if that's that. It didn't look quite like that color. What have we got? That's... Oh, okay, that didn't take too long. Maybe they're busy, but they're populating quickly, perhaps. That would be good. I crank my sound up. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. Keep forgetting to put these on. My eyes aren't as bad as last week. They definitely were sore. I think that's mostly just because of the amount of time I spent off stream trying to video edit and read and research and stuff, more so than the actual gameplay affecting my eyes. In this case, because this is the first set of 4 days in a row back to back, my eyes might be a little bit sore and a little bit weak. I was definitely a little bit tired when I got up today. And I didn't even go to bed late. Actually, I got to chill out a bit last night. I watched some shows. There was a very juicy episode of this miraculous ladybug that I like to watch. That was pretty great. It was Elation, episode 10, season 5. Where are we going? Let's have a look at this Narrows. I better jump quickly because it's ahead of me. Yeah, so Ladybug was pretty cool. And I got to watch a little bit more of The Walking Dead. I'm up to season 9, I think episode 3. It's been... I started watching it a couple of years ago and I enjoy it. I haven't finished it yet, but the thing that got me was that the deaths in and around season 7 and 8 kind of really put me off kind of wanting to continue watching it. And then because of that, I think the episodes were not available to us at the time. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, we couldn't get access to the show for a bit. So what we ended up doing was I just watched something else for a while. Ooh, thought that door was open. Yeah, and of course as I do, forgot where I was up to. And ended up having to rewatch it from the beginning. It wasn't really an issue. Yeah, full auto. Yeah, the only problem was that because I had to start from the beginning again, I couldn't remember where I got up to until I finally started seeing fresh new episodes. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I think this gun is better for long distance. Somebody's coming. I know this gun's really good for like short range. The ace isn't actually that bad either. Yeah, it's worse than this gun. I'm gonna grab this. I'm thinking that the guy downstairs, even though he's next door, I'm not sure where I am. Sneak over here for a second. There's another room. Maybe is this ammo compatible? It is. Good. Alright, so since that's short range, I want this one to be... What's my firing options? Is it only... Okay, I've got no firing options for this gun, so that's fantastic. Somebody's over there. They sound like they're in a house. Well, this goes upstairs even more. I'm just going to walk really slow and really quiet because I think he's inside. Sounds like he's sort of semi-outside, but I think he's inside. Morning, Grim. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm usually better with my series. I feel like I normally keep track of where I am pretty well. I just gotta keep an eye on where that guy is. I think he's in that building. Yeah, no, Walking Dead, because it's so long. I'm not complaining either. It's great to have a series that's nice and long and keeps you entertained for a long time. But they're like 45, I think 50-minute episodes. And I'm up at season 9 now. Where are you? Oh, the doors are open. That's why it sounds all outside. No, it's all good. You start your conversation however you like. Don't freeze me on that. Oh, I need a grenade. There is no way that this guy knows I'm up here. I don't like how quickly he knew exactly where I was. But hey, he looted, so let's grab his stuff. I've got enough of that. I do need a little... No, yeah, I do need more green. Oh, you had an SKS. I'd rather that. A little bit more stable for me in my dodgy aiming. Plus, it's all 7mm. I'm trying to remember what else I got a chance to watch. This is Walking Dead. I got to see a bit of Ladybug. Ladybug was amazing. Unfortunately, I can only watch that on YouTube. We got Disney. We actually bought Disney Channel to watch it, and then it turns out it's on Disney Kids, which is apparently not part of Disney Channel, which was a real disappointment because we kind of committed to this channel for like 6 months or whatever financially. Yeah, so as a result, I have to watch stuff on YouTube. And of course, if you ever search for an episode of a show on YouTube, you end up with it being like every other episode plus spoilers. So it's really frustrating. What's that? PUBG rules are like marriage. What is yours is mine, and what is mine is mine. Yeah, kinda. I kind of agree with that. I actually don't mind people taking the time to loot. I'm gonna move up this way because a lot of people would have gone further down the map because we came in this way. I reckon there'd be half the group maybe down here, maybe up here. I'm gonna move up. Yeah, no, the amount of times in PUBG where I've had a match where I'm exclusively running with maybe a pan or no guns, or maybe even not a helmet, or uh, generally like a smoke grenade or something useless like that, right? And I run for the entire game and I get into the top area, and in that top area happens to be somebody with a gun that I can finally exchange with. And I'll get that gun, and in the process of having to loot, I don't notice the person sneaking up on me generally, which is unfortunate because that happens, but I do like the fact that we don't start with a gun. I like that about Warzone and Battlefield, where you start with equipment. But in this game, the idea is, it really is, do the best you can with what you can find. And I like that kind of attitude. Now, I've finally got some decent scopes. I have no idea what that noise is. Is that a train? What is that? Yeah, I guess it's a train because there's a red line on the map near me. Speaking of, I guess I've got to run out into the open here, don't I? Yeah, let's go for it. Put the gun down and run. Oh, it's a train car thing. I didn't even see the lines. Oh, shit. Okay, they're not shooting at me. They're over the hill. This is very open. I'll normally only put my gun down to run for a couple of reasons. Like, in this case where I'm running through a very open field and I need to get across there very quickly, I'll do it for that. Apart from that, I'd rather have like a third gun, like a small gun. Kind of keep that in hand. I'm gonna keep an eye back here. Not seeing any movement. There is gunfire ahead of me, so we are moving towards people's. Yeah, that first guy, I don't know. I always get a little bit suspicious when somebody walks out of a building and they fire at a wall exactly where I am. Like, it makes me question, does this person have any kind of hacks on? I know that PUBG particularly has got a pretty good cheat filter to prevent people from using cheats. Yeah, exactly. I'm sort of thinking it seemed very aimbot-ish, but it would have to be such a new one to not get kicked. Because, like I said, PUBG generally has got a pretty good cheat filter, anti-cheat type thing. And that's kind of why I like the game, because I don't greatly like modifying or cheating. Like, I haven't cheated in PUBG. I haven't even looked for a single cheat. I know of cheats because way back, a few years back, there was one particular year where cheating was prevalent. It was so bad, and just about almost every player had a cheat, if not multiples. And what ended up happening is, like, I had one game where I actually almost beat an aimbot cheater. And I ran around the map, and no matter where I was on the map, I kept getting shot at. I wasn't getting hit because I was hiding behind things, which made me question. I'm like, there's no way that person could see me. And when I looked in the distance from behind a rock, I couldn't see anybody. So I ended up realizing after a while that I was obviously getting shot at by an aimbot. Some guy had gone and sat in the very, very center of the circle, and he was just getting all the kills, and it made no sense. So I ended up sneaking all the way in, mostly behind stuff, getting all the way in right up next to him, like only like a few feet away, but I was just like down in like a crevice, like that kind of thing, and he was above it. So he wasn't going to move because obviously he wants to win with his aimbot. And I knew I couldn't poke up because as soon as I stood up, I'd get shot. And so I ended up, we were the last two. The game had played out for like 30 odd minutes. We were in one of the last little circles that you could possibly get on this maps. And I lobbed a grenade. And I was so close. I watched the replay. I hurt him. I almost got him. But it wasn't quite enough. And as soon as he knew where I was, he moved forwards and auto shot me. And I wasn't even mad. I was so impressed with myself for getting that far against that kind of a hack, because back then it was so absolute. Like you just couldn't beat that kind of thing. And then on top of that, there was a chance. There was such a close chance I could have won. And could you imagine how amazing it would be to win against somebody that's literally using aimbot? Like, it would have been the satisfaction of every game ever. I'm going up there. It's a lot closer to the ocean. You can see we've got about half of it. Half of this map's in the ocean, so it's going to be, I'm guessing, real close around here somewhere, or like here. It's that way. Yeah, that was a stellar game. Ooh, somebody's over that hill. That was like a 3 a.m. I can't believe what I just did kind of game. And I had to wait until the next morning, till my partner woke up before I could excitedly tell him about my game, which was the hardest part because I'm like, you try going to sleep after a game like that. It's not going to happen. Yeah, thank you. I was really proud of it. That's the other thing too, is I don't understand people who use cheats and hacks in games like this, where it's particularly a matter of honor, I guess, when you're face to face with somebody else, another player. This is why I like Player Unknown, because the whole concept of it originally, oh, there's somebody, was that you're up against up to 99 other real world people. I can't see him through these bushes. I don't want to get in a spot where I don't have good coverage for this, but I'm pretty sure he stopped. I think, like, if you're using the yellow marker, I'm thinking he's up around here, maybe? But then again, he could have kept running. There he is. Oh, treat. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna run over and loot him. I don't need to, I just want to see what he has. Maybe some medical stuff. Plus, there's another guy down that way. And I've got to watch out for these trains. People are on these trains sometimes. Whoa. Where was that gunfire? That sounded like it was on a hill. Also, it's generally not the best idea to realistically go and loot somebody you just shot, because you draw a lot of attention when you're shooting. Let's go see. He's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah, that's true too. A lot of people don't really care if they're playing well. I think I've lost this little corpse box. Yeah. There it is. Oh, I didn't realize it was so close to a tree. Let's see. Let's get down here. Ooh. That guy sounds like he's getting close. Oh, you had some energy stuff. Well, that's really good. And I don't need any... No, I don't need any green. That's good. That's good. I wanted to just check. And we'll run back up here now. But yeah, I guess it's not so much like a matter of honor for people that are using like the hacks and the cheats and stuff like that. There's a car, and I feel like the guy that's sniping is up in that thing. Just take a quick peek. I don't see anybody. Very confusing. I don't know where people are. Oh, shit. That's a big gun. Oh, yeah, there he is. Alright, let's get up here. I've got this tree for coverage. Oops. Oh, shit! Oh, man, the levels of interception on that. Well, I got 2 kills. I did not see that coming. No way. Mind you, I did have a feeling that there was somebody up higher than me. And I didn't act on that. I didn't check first. Yeah, I really did. And 2 kills though. See. I forgot that this